quick shout out to the 2 Uber comrades on Patreon supporting my content. My partner, thank you, Rosa, and Independent Left News. Definitely check out Independent Left News. They're a great resource. My kiddo is in the background saying she should get shouted out, but she's not a Uber comrade, hence she doesn't get a shout out. So do better. Do better and you'll get the shout out. So I came across this little thread from Mint Press News' Twitter feed, and it was awesome. It was 2 different people. One of them, Mike Prysner, the former Iraq war veteran. I'm not sure if he was in Afghanistan too, but confronting the war criminal, former President George W. Bush, calling him out for the crimes against humanity that he committed, perpetrated as he was president. And this is awesome. I love when, just average, everyday working class people call out these war criminals, these sycophants for what they are. So I was all for it. So let's check it out. And this is the correct way to treat people like George W. Bush. He is just a disgusting, really fucking person. Has the blood of 1 million plus Iraqis on his hands. And then you have where the fuck this was giving him a platform for this bullshit. It's just disgusting. So last night, researcher Jeb Sprague interrupted President George W. Bush in an attempt to hold him accountable for his war crimes. This comes the day after Mike Prysner confronted him for his war crimes in Iraq. And again, you have a lot of, liberals, more or less trying to rehabilitate the image of George Bush. A couple years ago, I think he was on like the Ellen DeGeneres show, talking about his art or paintings or something like that. You don't fucking platform a piece of shit like this unless it is to call him out for his war crimes, his fucking crimes against humanity, again, that have left 1 million plus Iraqis dead. It's just disgusting. This is how you should be treating war criminals like George W. Bush if you ever see them in public or wherever, right? Okay, volume's up. Here we go. So I said the war destroyed the life of my cousin. That was that researcher Jeb Sprague. You made a nightmare for my family.
Sir, this is not the time.
Yes, it is always the time to call that out against war criminals, just the scum of the earth, like George W. Bush. Now is always the time, you fucking moderator hack. What is your problem giving? What is your issue? Why the fuck would you give a platform to somebody like this unless it is to mock and deride them and call them out for the terrible, absolute piece of shit that they are?
This is not the time.
Yes, it is. 1 million Iraqis dead from the war. And of course, this person's running cover for, again, now is always the time to call out people like George W. Bush. He's a little fucking war criminal. Says he used white phosphorus and Fallujah, a chemical weapon. That's true.
Disrespectful to the audience.
It's disrespect. This fucking hack is talking about how it's disrespectful for the audience for speaking truth to power, for calling out George W. Bush for having, the blood of 1 million fucking Iraqis on his hands, for using chemical weapons in Fallujah. But that's where this person draws the line. That's what's actually disrespectful, not all the fucked up shit George W. Bush was a part of. People speaking truth to power, that's disrespectful. What a fucking hack. Of course he has George W. Bush up there if that's how he fucking views the world, right? They, I should say. I don't know their pronouns. Yeah. You should be in jail. You should be in jail. You should be in prison. He should.
There we go.
1 million dead Iraqis. 1 million dead Iraqis.
That's okay. Here's the thing.
That's okay. That's okay. 1 million dead Iraqis. That's okay. My image is starting to be rehabilitated already, even though I, played a part in 1 million people dying. It's okay.
America.
Oh, shit.
In other countries, the guy would end up in jail for yelling at a president.
Oh, my God.
Here he's allowed to express himself. And I want to apologize for...
Go to prison. Yeah, he should be in prison, right? So that was the first one, and then so that was Jeb Sprague, and then we have Mike Prysner also speaking truth to power here. Here we go. Exit out of that. Boom. Make sure this one's queued up. So here's Mike Prysner. Oh shit, that's loud as fuck. Make sure we're streaming. Yep, there we go. Cool. So here's Mike Prysner doing the same thing, but I believe this was the night before.
When are you going to apologize for the million Iraqis that are dead because you lied? You lied about weapons of mass destruction. You lied about connections to 9/11. You lied about Iraq being a threat. You sent me to Iraq. You sent me to Iraq in 2003. My friends are dead. Joshua Castile. You killed people. You lied. You lied about WMD. A million Iraqis.
Look at like what type of person would be stepping in to try to, expel somebody like Mike Prysner when they're just speaking truth to power and everything they're saying is accurate and factual. The fuck is wrong with these people for trying to rehabilitate the image of George fucking W. Bush? I mean, Jesus Christ, that's disgusting. Get a fucking grip on yourselves.
Because you lied. My friends are dead because you lied. You need to apologize. Apologize. Mr. Bush, when are you going?
So that's fucking awesome. We need more of that, not these fucking liberal hacks trying to run interference for George fucking W. Bush, right? It's just disgusting. So I found that just really great to see. That's the type of energy we need to have towards people like George W. Bush and other war criminals from the Bush area. There's no fucking rehabilitating that shit. He should be in prison, like Jeb Sprague said, right? Let's see, what is this one here? So here it is. How many millions have been killed in America's post 9/11 wars? In addition to all those needlessly dead, imagine the suffering of the many millions wounded or turned into shards of their former selves. Yeah, pretty fucking disgusting. So again, what person in their right mind would be trying to forcibly expel somebody like Mike Prysner or Jeb Sprague for absolutely doing the Lord's work and calling out George W. Bush for the piece of shit war criminal monster of a human being that he is? Same with Dick Cheney, Rumsfeld. Well, Rumsfeld's dead, right? Kissinger, all of those fucking hacks. Just disgusting. Kudos to Mike Prysner and Jeb Sprague for doing that. That's awesome and great to see. We need more of that. Like the video if you like the damn video. Subscribe for more content. All part of the people. Peace. Much love.